Wills or trusts, which do you actually need? A will is a legal instrument where you declare what you'd like to do with your property when you die, who you'd like for it to go to. There are a number of complications you can add to a will, but you're basically declaring how you'd like your assets to be distributed and to whom after you pass away. A trust is an alternative to a will in terms of estate planning. It's a legal entity that you transfer your assets into so that you can avoid the need for probate, for example, after you die. Some of the key differences between a will and a trust are that a will requires it to be probated, so to be presented to a judge, approved as valid after you pass away. So obviously there will be costs associated with that on the back end. A trust, you wouldn't need to go through probate if you've properly transferred all of your assets into the trust. So there are more costs associated with establishing a trust on the front end. Whether you need a will or a trust largely depends on your personal circumstances and preferences for your estate plan. With the trust, you can establish more controls over how your assets are distributed, so you can have a legacy trust if you have sufficient assets covering multiple generations. But it depends largely on what your assets currently are and what your estate plan is. One question I get from a lot of clients after their loved ones pass away is, how do I figure out whether or not my loved one had a will or a trust? There is a possibility to file wills with the court for safekeeping, but it's pretty rarely done. Usually in instances where someone's going to destroy the will, so it's filed to protect it. With a trust, generally there's no public record of the trust, so your best option would be going through your loved one's documents. If you knew that they had an estate planning attorney, contacting the estate planning attorney. Both wills and trusts could play a role in your estate plan and help protect your family. Follow Kreig LLC for more estate planning tips or to schedule a consultation with one of our attorneys to discuss what might be right for your estate plan.